sifting through the night, glitter in his eyes, everything feels right. Hand in the water, fingers in the mud, buckets full of promise, gold in the blood. Gear on the bench, tools of a trade, hustling through the silence, riches to be made. Big Daddy digging deep into the vein. Paint dirt on his hands, never goes in vain. Backyard prospecting, this ain't no game. Gold fever burning hotter than a flame. Shed lights flicker, shadows on the wall, dreams of El Dorado, treasures big and small. You and all the gadgets keeping spirits high, every nugget found makes the heart fly. Camera rolling, capture every gleam, subscribers tuning in, living out the dream. Broken nails and dirt, but a heart so true. Big Daddy's Gold Rush, it's a path to pursue. Big Daddy digging deep into the vein. Paint dirt on his hands, never goes in vain. Backyard prospecting, this ain't no game. Gold fever burning hotter than a flame.
That's right. It's not a Patreon Appreciation Day. I mean, I definitely always appreciate the patrons, but that was last week. I recycled the stream title details that YouTube lets you when you start a new stream or you schedule a new stream. They let you recycle the previous week's details, and yeah, that was last week's. Day. But no, this week is just kicking back, hanging out, chilling in the backyard, BSing as we do. I'm sitting here. I keep trying to put my hands in my pockets, but my pocket's inside this shirt because it's on my hoodie, not on my shirt. But yeah, I need to go get some more propane for my heater because it's cold as shit out here, and this little electric heater, it does its best, poor little guy, but it doesn't keep up with the needs of the degrees in here. All right, 7 degrees. I can't complain too much. Right now it's 38. It's still chilly. 38's almost freezing, so, you know, give me a little something here, but yeah, 7 is definitely a lot colder, and I don't have a whole lot to complain about. But you know what? I will do my best to complain anyways, so there you go. I'm supposing that you all can hear me, so, you know, just nobody's saying, I can't hear you, Dig Daddy. At least the majority of you can, and I see the little audio capture thing over there going bang, 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 bang. So clearly something's getting across. Grow a big ugly beard. You know, I've wanted to grow a big ugly beard. Not ugly beard. It'll be a big handsome beard, but in a couple of times in my life. But my wife likes it smooth, so it stays smooth. Shaves like 10 years off my age too, because all this stuff comes in, like a whole bunch of little grays come in, and then you can tell that I'm an old bastard. You know, I'm not just a pervy man, I'm a pervy old man. So there you go. But you can tell when I grow my beard out because it's a whole bunch of gray up in there. So I shave that down and it makes me younger. Yeah, happy wife, happy life, you know. I could say some things, but I'm not going to because it's crude. But you guys can all use your imaginations and think about what it is Dig Daddy would say if he weren't going to get in trouble for saying it. And that's what I said. I said it. I think there's gold on my mat right here. I've been like trying to clean up some gold. I got the little Miller table out on the bench here. I'm probably just going to do that tonight. If you guys don't mind, I'd like to clean up a little bit of gold, and I'd like to do that with you guys. Rather than running some random pay dirt that I threw gold in. I still did that. I do have a little sloppy seconds to go out to somebody tonight. I already got it pre-done up. So somebody's going to get something. Now, as always, you know, we do the sloppy seconds, and the seconds are the sloppy. To get them, make sure you leave a comment on the comment video that I just posted up and pinned, because that's how you do it. If you don't know, already know, now you know. But do the thing. Do the thing. But I was feeling like just cleaning up this gold. I've accumulated a fair amount of gold that has a lot of black sand in it. I've been getting maybe a little bit lazy on a couple occasions. And so I did a bunch of... I got my little golden rule. I don't know if you guys have seen this thing. The golden rule, it's a classifying system. But it comes with a bunch of... The way you're supposed to use it, you're supposed to put material on one side, put one of these little sieves inside, flip it over, shake out your stuff, and then when you unscrew it, the smaller stuff's down here. You take this shit, throw it, or search it, do whatever you got to do. You flip it back over, you put the next size down, you flip it, and you just keep going back and forth until you get your stuff all measured out. That's a lot of work. So instead of that, I just took the little sieves, put them over some paper, put all my gold on there, and kind of classified the gold. So at the bottom of everything wound up all the black sands, all to make some pay dirt with. Because I know how much everybody loves fine gold. What I want to do is put it together some torture pay dirt. It's strange how every year I wind up picking the Valentine bag for being the torture bag. Isn't that weird? It's the oddest thing. But as always, as I do, that's probably what we're going to do again this year. But I got to clean up the gold first, because I got to get it out of the black sand before I throw it back in black sand. Man, this exercise just seems so pointless now. But there you go. That's what we do. We like to play with gold, and sometimes the whole point of playing with gold is just to play with the gold. Hopefully we don't lose any in the process. So that's the key here, is to not lose any in the process. Hopefully we don't. But I'd like to get the black sands out of my gold and get my gold back into a vial. And I'm looking at that little vial in it. That little vial down there looks like it has a bunch of black sands in it. So before I continue with this bullshit, what's the point of this if it's just going to get sanded again? Guess it's maybe a little less black sandy. Anyways, so I guess I need to re-pour out what I did yesterday. I got some bad news yesterday. I won't go into it. I was in the middle of messing with this, and I kind of just, at that moment, I just had to put everything away real quick. So I brushed everything over to the thing so I could get all the gold stabilized so I could go do what I needed to go deal with. So in that, some of this gold, or the gold that I got, it has dirt in it. So I got to redo it. Hey, Lisa B, good to see you. All right, so what I think I'm gonna do, let's pop this guy open. We're gonna take this little funnel-y thingy here, put everything back in there. That should do it. All right, cool. So I'm just gonna grab the gold that I found already, dump it out in the little boat, scale boat, scale boat. I think it's level. I just eyeballed the thing. Honestly, I don't even fucking get a level or anything. I just wish for the best, I guess. But I feel like I'm missing out maybe on a little bit of water flow. Put it back there. All right. So, we're going to give that a shot tonight. That's my plan anyways. So I hope you guys are down with that. You'll redo it for me? I bet. Here, send it to me. Send me that gold. I'll clean it up for you, brother. Right? If only. If only. Oh, man. So I hope you guys caught the video this weekend. Apparently somebody had mentioned in the comments of that video that the description of the pay dirt that I got was actually copied from another listing of another eBay seller. And so as it turns out, potentially that Hunan gold was actually a scammer. Now the funny, weird thing about it is I did find a itty bitty bit of gold in there. So I don't know. I don't know how the logistics of their sales work. Maybe they're legit, maybe they're not. I don't know. But it is what it is. If you see them posting up and you see some Hunan, blah, 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 be wary. It may be legitimate. It may not be legitimate, but if it's anything like I got, you're probably not going to be very happy with it. Not the best of pay dirts. It was definitely decent natural pay dirt, you know, but I need, like I said in the video, I need a lot more of it to make it worth the effort. Yeah, out west, that always does seem to be the danger. Anytime I bring out gold, I'm bound to drop a piece. And you know, I'm looking at the bottom in the catch pan, and I'm seeing a bunch of gold in there. So I'm kind of thinking maybe this little cleanup device is just going to kick me in the ass, and I'm going to lose a bunch of gold in the attempt of cleaning it, negating the whole point of doing it. So let me get my little snuffer here, because I absolutely see some gold down there, and now it's bothering me. Let's get our gold back. Let's reclaim. But obviously that's why it's good to have a little catch bin, so you can double check your work. Because after all, gold is a fickle bitch, and she will take off on you in a blink of an eye. She likes to ride the waves, as it were. Good evening, good evening. Hell yeah, hell yeah. I don't think I ever want to leave the West, man. It's fucking nice out here. Some of our laws are starting to get a little bit whack, but just ignore those. Don't worry about it. Be a felon. It's cool. Being a felon's in now, so fuck it. It's like a badge of honor. Some shit. Actually, I don't want to be a felon because I want to be able to keep my gun rights. That was kind of the whole point, wasn't it? Just ordered a new gun. And it got here. I ordered the frame and the slide separately. So I got the slide, I got an optic for it, I got a holster for it. but I gotta wait till the 28th so I can pick up the frame. But today, I went on a mission, and I went to go see the county sheriff at their offices, where you gotta go to file for my CCP, CCL, my papers. So hopefully I'll be hearing back from them shortly, and or I'll just receive it in the mail. Be like, here's your thing. Be like, all right, good stuff. Only pans. Nope, I did not find a single speck in that Liberty dirt. It was quite disappointing considering how heavy that was. The best thing about that dirt that I got was the square bucket, because I didn't have any square buckets and I thought it was pretty cool. But otherwise, yeah. Cool experience, but overall, I found some asphalt and some pieces of tar. That was cool, but no gold. Which is, I'm glad I didn't get another bucket of it. You know, I just got the one bucket, and what's going on, Joey? I got the one bucket from them. Like I said, there was nothing in that, so I'm really glad that I didn't buy more than one, because, you know, if it was just going to be a letdown, then it's at least a minimal letdown instead of just a bunch of money given away for crappy dirt. You know, I don't fault them. You know, I know they don't know exactly what's in there. It's all hope. You know, but definitely the. Oh hell yeah, you're welcome. Thank you. Definitely the scoops that went into my bucket were from higher up, so that's probably part of the problem, because there was some pieces of asphalt in there. Part of the road was in there, so. Maybe it was just too tall, too high up of a scoop. But there very, very well could have been some good gold at some of those lower scoops closer to the water line. No doubt about it. You know, so I won't say that it was like a scam or anything. It's the randomness of prospecting and getting that scoop from the right spot. If you're not scooping it yourself, you have no control over it. So you're kind of at the whims. Kind of at the mercy of fate. Had a good time out there, though. I wish I would have remembered to bring my shovel. I'm such a dumbass. Went all the way out there hoping to go do some digging. And then when I get there, I realize I didn't bring my shovel. How am I going to dig with no shovel? I'm not going to use my fingers, tear my fingers up. I have soft hands. Can't be doing that. I've done that before. It's not fun. Don't get a whole lot of material for the day, but, you know, drive out to the spot and realize you forgot your scoop, and it's just not shovel-friendly material. You're just like, oh, fuck. The worst is getting out there without the knee pads. Because, man, those boulders, those rocks. Thank you, Donna. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Those rocks, those boulders just destroy my knees, man. They just, oh, my knees are bad enough already without that shit. But, man, go out there without my knee pads, and it's just like, oh, God, this is terrible. Let me lean. Let me lean this way, and I'll just scrape it off like that, like a fish. But again, thank you, Donna. That's awesome of you. As always, you're the best. What's going on, Careless? Good to see you. But yeah, I got this new. I know I'm trailing back into gun talk. I apologize to anybody who doesn't care for gun talk. But I got this laser activated, this bolt activated laser insert that does a little flash. And it works with this software so you can actually train your aim without spending any ammo. It's just the one little laser that's like 30 bucks. And I looked for a generic one, they're all 30 bucks. So, you know, I got the cheapest one I could. But it's pretty freaking sweet, man. So, yeah, it's the, what is it called? The Mantis brand. They call it the Pink Rhino, but it's just this little Chinese trigger activated bullet. But they have an app, and you can print out their targets for free. And you just put the target on the wall, and you aim your phone at the target, and the little QR codes, it'll watch it. And then it'll look wherever the laser goes, and the laser is just, it's like a bore sight, so it's exactly where your barrel's pointed. And it goes for a second, so it's just like you pull it in and you gotta cock it again, but it doesn't eject it when you re-rack it. Yeah, the Strikeman's another one. They use basically the exact same little device. It's just a little Chinese-made whatchamacallit. There was this one that I saw. It was like 300 bucks. It was the laser and an insert, a mag insert, that would reset your trigger. So you didn't have to rack it every time. It would just reset the trigger for you. So you could pop, 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 pop indefinitely. Until the battery died anyways. But that was like 300 bucks. I want to get it, but I want to try this one out first. See how I like it. See if it's something I'm going to use very often. Because as we all know, ammo is expensive as hell. And if you can save money on ammo somehow, it's worth it. 30 bucks, that's like 2 bricks of 9mm. You know, that'll go like that. So I figure that little investment wind up being worth it, save a lot of money in the long run. Hopefully, anyways, we'll see how it works out. They got another setup for the AR. It replaces your bolt and mag, and it does a little cycling thing for you too. And same thing, little laser shot. Only toes, only feet. I got a sight all ankle. It's just boom, ankle, sexy ankle. Maybe a little bit of calf. I got some rock calves. Show those off. Boom, what's up? I won't dazzle you guys with that. Oh boy. You guys are horrible. This is always where your minds go. Only feats. All right, well, let's go check out my little miller thingy here. Little table miller. What the fuck am I doing? Sluice cam. We'll see if we can save some gold. Did I put the... Yeah, it's there. Okay. You always got to make sure the thing is where it's supposed to be. Because if the thing's not where it's supposed to be, then it all falls to shit. What I really need is a much flatter surface in here to work with. What I got going on in here right now is definitely not ideal. This old style might work. Don't mind my reckless destruction of a pump. Alright, that didn't work. Here, let me give you guys a better view of what I'm screwing up here. So I'm sure you guys can probably hear the fucking motor whining. I'm trying to get a more stable platform. And I know I should probably just turn the goddamn thing off so I don't burn the motor out. I may have broken it. Okay, there we go. We're flowing again. Alright, obviously that's way too much flow for this process here. There's already gold on the tray. It's never a good sign. Alright. Basically coming down middle-ish. Hey, Flash, what's going on? Red, how's it going? We're just mucking about here. I think that's too much flow. It's a mini Miller table, you know, it's supposed to be smooth, right? There. To where it's just barely trickling over. But even that, I think, is still too flowy, you know? You know what I'm saying? Let's ponder this for a minute. I bought this one. There's a guy on Facebook who posted up that he was 3D printing them. And I thought, man, that's a cool looking tool. I've been wanting a little Miller table for myself. But as you know, the shed doesn't have a lot of room for stuff. So I thought it'd be a good opportunity to get a little mini one that I could use. I don't really need it too often or anything, so I figured, you know, that should be good. Gotta be careful, that gold likes to float. And that's how we lose gold. More frog piss. Oh, that's a good idea. Alright, I think that's about as soft as I can make this water without turning it into a soapy mess. What's going on, Sunall? Yeah, this is a much better brush than the little horsehair one that I was using. Yep, doing good. Yeah, this shed here is a 9x12. Turn it up a little bit, I think. To ward off all the evil spirits. I think some of this just might be rusty gold. And that's why it's not moving. You're back there. Alright, let me turn that back down. That was a bad idea. I thought I'd speed things up by turning it up a little bit. That was not a great idea. Not my finest moment. Almost lost it all. It's such a fine space between the top of the water, the matting, and that space where gold just wants to jump up to the top of the water. It's the weirdest phenomenon if you've never really noticed it. When gold wants to ride on water, it's almost like, I mean, first off, gold is hydrophobic. And which is weird because it's so heavy. But that property will sometimes overcome its weight. So obviously nuggets aren't going to be floating down the river. But little pieces, little itty bitty flakes, they hit the top of the water. It's just like, see ya. God damn it. I think a lot of that is just rusty gold. But we'll let that keep cleaning itself. Here. The nice thing about this setup is even if the gold does float, it does it so slowly that you can still catch it before it floats away. Problem is, once you touch the water, you could pop up a piece of gold. Going back to the whole hydro fucking asshole thing. There you go. Oh man, I never started the music, did I? My bad. Let me fire up the tunes. There we go. Sorry about that. It's only, I think, worth it, Jason, if you're cleaning up that really, really fine material from like some heavy black sands, like some fine black sands and sulfides, you know, or some tungsten or something like that, where it's like you need some water flow to just kind of slowly peel away the stuff that's slightly heavier. You know, you don't even really put much dip to it. But yeah, you know, I mean, if you got a really good pan, nothing beats the pan, man. It all starts with the pan and it all ends with the pan. Oh shit, see all that? See how that gold just wants to jump up? God damn it! God damn it! Ah, stop! I hate you. See, all that gold that just floated out of the freaking thing. There was so much, I couldn't get it all. You know, from that transition of me putting it in there. You can even see on the top of the vial, there's some gold that's just floating in the vial. Just daring to go get away. Now it's on the scooper, and it's going to probably float right out of the pan. Damn it. Yep, called that, didn't I? Fucked myself over with that one. Luckily, I have a catch pan, and I'm going to snuffer back up all this stuff. This is becoming a failure of a process. Jeez. It's so thin, it almost acts like gold leaf. And then gold leaf wants to ride the top because it's so thin. It just wants to ride the top of the... You know what? I'm going to call this because this is getting frustrating watching the gold riding out of the fucking thing. All this super fine gold. It's just not worth it. Yeah, I got all my stuff done today. Went down, gave the man $50, and they said they'd be mailing it to me. Dude, I put so much in there already. No, it's not the pitch. It's the tension. This super fine gold, the second it hits the water, it won't sink. And I put so much of the jet dry already in here. I mean, here, I'll empty the bottle in here, but I don't know. I don't think it's gonna do it. I'm gonna get you guys right up on it so you can see the hell that I'm dealing with here. Yeah, from this angle you'll see what's happening. Alright. So now I'm giving up some super fine ass gold for you guys. Did I lose power? I think I did. Whoa, man. You need to settle the fuck down. Oh, now it's starting to work. What the hell? We still lose a little bit of gold every time I dip it in. Yeah, I shouldn't dip it up there. What's the point of putting it through the cleaner? All right. I got too much gold in play right now. Stop playing around. Yeah, I agree with that. Sorry, everybody. I'm all super focused here. There's so many little itty bitty specks of gold. It's unnerving, really. I don't like cleaning the fine stuff, man. It's how you lose it. Just know this is for you guys. Honestly, I'm about to throw in the towel here. I just don't want to lose any gold. I've already seen a whole bunch go out. Though I do gotta say, I'm glad I switched to this little silicone paintbrush. It works so much better than those haired ones. Nah, I'm cool. I'm cool. It's just, like I say, it's just unnerving to see the gold float out of the top. Like I say, I didn't lose any. It's in the catch bin down below, but... There we go. Squeegee, squeegee, squeegee. Oof. No me gusta. Right? It's supposed to be relaxing. What the hell? Ah, I dipped my arm in the water. Now it's all wet. God damn it. Alright, I gotta roll my sleeves up because my shirt's getting wet and I don't want to get my shirt all wet. Alright. Nice thing is at least the gold that does drop doesn't go anywhere. Unless you get it, you know? Alright. Next scoop. What I think this thing needs is like something like a stopper, right? So that it breaks the surface and forces stuff out or down. Like you would have on a dredge. A flap. Right? They're just so finicky about how you use them that it's almost more frustrating to use them than it's worth. Yeah, I probably should have classified this gold. There's a lot of really, really fine stuff in here. And then there's some more chunkier stuff. But yeah, look at those tiny, tiny, tiny specs. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I probably could just do this all in any regular pan and get a lot of this stuff out of here. But you know, you buy these tools and you hope to get use out of them so that it makes sense why you bought them in the first place. You know? Just want to play with my toys. Fuck you. Fuck you, piles of gold. I just need to let it go and not worry about it. I'll catch it later. Problem is, this is some really rusty gold. It's got a lot of oxidation on it, so it's sometimes kind of hard to see the difference between like just like a little piece of iron or something and what's just dirty gold. You know what? You guys are right. So we got about half of this vial still in here. I think I'm going to save the rest and use the Falcon or the that little purple bottom one that Julie sent me. I think I'm going to give one of those a shot. Not tonight. Do that later. Clean up what I got here. I'll just let this keep running. Now, I haven't said it over and over and over, but if you haven't already done so, go hit that link on top of the chat so you can get entered in for tonight's Sloppy Seconds. It's not what we're going through here, obviously, but I do have a little bag set aside with some gold in it and some dirt in it that we're going to call our Sloppy Seconds tonight. Whatever it is, it's a little bag of pay dirt that's got more gold in it than the dirt that I went through this weekend. So there you go. It's so weird. There's a bubble of air keeping all the gold suspended in the vial. What a perfect example of what a pain in the ass gold can be sometimes. There. I was like, I know that I did not fill the vial with gold yet. I don't have that much in here. But no, there's a little air bubble that the gold trapped underneath it. And wasn't letting it fill up. The gold hole. Can we just listen to this song?